Oh, that's your dream.
Yeah.
然而，突如其来的爱情会让他的命运发生改变吗？2010年，46岁的基努·里维斯参与了电影《亨利的罪行》的编剧，并亲自出演了主角亨利。是什么原因让他愿意和导演马尔科姆·文维尔合作拍摄此片？
There comes an energy to it.
如今的基努·里维斯，他的电影追求是什么？
And I'd never made a documentary before.
面对各种新闻和争议，他又有何反应？
Oh my God, I
Sometimes
suffer.
positive, sometimes
I suffer. I
negative.
suffer. I suffer.
好莱坞著名影星基努·里维斯做客《佳片有约》，跟您分享他纯净如风的电影人生。
We're laymen, we're outsiders, and when we look at the story like this, and we would think, as an established actor like yourself, you would choose more mature directors and producers to work with.
Well, I've done that as well, but yeah, this one was a little more independent. There comes an energy to it. Kind of cinema.
It seems you did
Buffalo.
You did quite a few, these what you call the independent films.
I have, yeah.
What was the biggest attraction?
Oh, this is shot on film, by the way, not
Yeah.
digital.
Not-
It's not a video camera.
Right. So what is the biggest attraction of these, independent films?
I look at it like math, or not math. Let's model it. In show business, the more money that you put into a project, the more people have to see it in order to get the money back.
Right.
So that becomes a popular film. In independent film, there's less money in it, so less people have to go,
Less
so you
pressure.
can tell a more independent, less popular story.
Exactly. Once again, it comes back to your personal dream in the career or personal fulfillment. That's what you wanted, actually, from those independent films.
Yeah, I mean, that's my job, right?
And after that, you also there was the second project that you worked with the same director Malcolm Vanville. That was a documentary.
Yeah, he wasn't involved with the documentaries called Side by Side.
Yeah?
If you love movies, go see Side by Side. Kind of tells you about the world and sense of the impact of digital cinema changing from the end of film into digital. And you get to hear some great directors and people involved in production.
Is it out of your own personal interest in technology or in?
Yeah, until movie making. 100 years of cinema in film is no longer going to exist.
We're also
It's
talking
all
about
digital,
Yeah, and
which is great. It could be great. It could be great. But I just wanted to look at this revolution. And so it was a personal journey. It was something that I wanted to go look into. And I'd never made a documentary before, so.
The things, everyone is talking about technology and new movies, new productions. Well, it seems people are now, we always have that talk, it seems people are not ignoring our feelings in the heart.
Yeah, but technology is sold as like, we want to make your life better. Please choose whatever you would like, so you can have, and it can be great, right? I mean, now we can watch stories on the big screen, on a television, on a pad, on a phone, on some glasses,
And 4D, 5D
and then
even.
you could have, 3D,
Right.
2D, sense around, so that's great.
Do you see it
but
as
what
good news?
are we gaining and what are we losing? And
Right.
I think I just want to think about that. We've kind of come to this place where, is it the end of film? Where are we today?
It's exciting because it's a reinvention of a new medium.
对于基努·里维斯来说，在他挚爱的电影世界中，他一直在做各种尝试。虽然将他推向高峰的是《生死时速》《黑客帝国》系列等电影，但是他也毫不掩饰自己对爱情影片的兴趣。《生死时速》后，1995年他出演了《云中漫步》。这部影片之后，基努·里维斯甚至被誉为恋爱演员。这种痴情男人的角色也成为基努·里维斯最具杀伤力的形象之一。
You've been involved in different genres, say, of movies. You know, you were a kung fu, you also a cop, you were a writer, and you were also in lots of romantic movies.
A couple, yeah, a couple. I mean, I think A Walk in the Clouds is
Yes.
probably one of the more romantic films, and then later probably Something's Gotta Give. I don't know if you're familiar
Sweet
with
November
that. Sweet November.
Lake House.
Lake House. Something's Gotta Give was, you know, Lake House and Sweet November are kind of sad and happy at the same time. They're kind of Tai Chi again.
Exactly.
Something's Gotta Give is more.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
if you take a look at all these romantic movies you were in, they're different from what we might be expecting, you know, in a romantic movie.
Sure.
It's not the kind of a light-hearted ones, you know, you just sit
Yeah.
there and watch and then you go. Maybe you don't remember anything afterwards, but you know, you enjoy that moment. It's a
Yes.
light-hearted one. But your romantic movies was different.
Yeah. It's kind of why I said yes.
Is it because, once again, as you mentioned earlier, you wanted to have a message hidden in these productions?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully not so hidden that you don't get it, but you know, in Lake House is, I don't know, it's something about yearning or longing, and then this fantasy that happens at the end that to me kind of puts the audience into a decision. Are you a romantic or are you cynical in a way? Do you believe in love or that kind of romantic love and then can enjoy that moment in the film, this moment? Or is it just hogwash? I don't know.
To some extent, it's very much like a message hidden in the form of a love story.
Yeah, yeah. And seeking for a place for a home. You know, this character has got a difficult relationship with his father. You know, he's a little separated from his brother, and his mother has passed away. And, you know, there's something about wanting to have a connection to home. And, you know, he's an ambitious architect. He needs a new truck. And there was something from this side of it that was supposed to be playful in a way. Someone who is dealing with this alienation, separation, with a lightness to it. Anyway.
And a man was killed right in front of me. He died in my arms. And I thought, it can't end just like that on Valentine's Day. And I thought about all the people who love him waiting at home, who will never see him again. And then I thought, what if there is no one? What if you live your whole life and no one is waiting?
触不到的恋人中，42岁的基努里维斯演绎了一个深情的男人，他能将男主角的孤独和沉默诠释得恰到好处。也许是因为他和这个角色的经历有着几分相似，在基努里维斯的明星光环背后，命运不肯眷顾这个眼神纯净的男人。基努里维斯有一个动荡不安的童年，2个妹妹都患有疾病。他早年间的生活曾经一度就是在片场和妹妹的病床边交替度过。1999年，他的女儿还未出世就夭折，随后不久，女友死于一场车祸。他把对生活的隐忍和深情都倾注在了电影里。1999年到2003年，他完成了《黑客帝国》3部曲，达到了事业的顶峰，但争议也随之而来。电影评论界认为，基努里维斯在演技方面没有体现本质上的突破，媒体也更多地把焦点放在了他外形的转变上。今年5月，戛纳电影节时，流传出来了基努里维斯发福的照片，一度引起了网上的热议。这一切的一切，基努里维斯都能坦然接受吗？
When you were huge and such a huge celebrity, say in Hollywood, because you were quieter, you know, in between Speed and Matrix, maybe it was easier for you. You were still busy. I mean, but maybe it was easy for you to manage to have a life, Did you find it okay even after Matrix series? I mean,
In what sense? I mean, it changed a little bit. It was certainly, it was, yeah, I guess I was more known.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was it difficult to keep a life at the time?
No, I've always been pretty good at that.
Hiding? Or not caring about that?
Nah, just keeping it simple.
Keep it.
Keeping it simple.
But the thing is, I mean, we also read reports about Keanu being, living a life of his own. And sometimes, I even remember reading a report about you being in Shanghai. And at the time, I didn't really remember, any project at the time you were promoting. And basically you were just there.
Oh, yeah.
And the reports were out and saying, hey, Keanu is in China, how exciting it is.
Oh, cool.
So people were just wondering, hey, this is strange. I mean, when we talk about Hollywood celebrities, it seems, they're always protected by the system. When they
Right.
appear in public, there are certain models to follow.
Yes.
Well, it seems you were just living your own life.
I think all of the actors and actresses and people that we love are leading, they have extraordinary moments and also regular human moments, and part of that, we have such an intimate relationship to the performers we love because we let them in and we enjoy them. And, when we see, the depictions of their lives sometimes, I guess that's why there's the high and the low of it. There's the glamour and then there's the paparazzi, And so, Tai Chi.
Do you read your own stories on the internet, say?
No.
But I mean, remember, we're now living in this digital age, and everything
Yes.
goes online, and everyone is media.
Yes.
What about the the critics articles, and
Oh, yes.
sometimes they comment on your production, your
terrible.
acting.
Oh, it's horrible. Kutu. Oh, it's terrible.
Which means you. I mean, how do you deal with that? All those.
Oh my God, I
sometimes
suffer.
positive, sometimes negative.
I suffer.
Do you really care about
Oh
what
my
they say?
God, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah.
Right. Are these comments, say, going to influence you, on your future decisions in your career?
Well, no, because they're usually wrong.
I like that part.
Yeah.
All these critics.
Yeah.
And they have a job to do, and that's what they do.
I mean, not everyone can love what you do or understand what you do,
Any, say, frustrations now these days?
Frustrations. In the past, past 5 years, been getting more involved on the producing side of it, development side of stories. So it's more of the business side of it, the business before the opportunity for creation. And that can be difficult sometimes.
In Chinese culture, we have all these different expressions when you reach a certain age, right? When you are 30, then you're supposed to be the one who is independent, who is able to support yourself, who is able to be, say, the pillar of the whole family, according to Confucius' thoughts, right? When you're 40, then that means you've basically solved most parts of your puzzles in your life. You're not puzzled anymore. Well, at the age of 50, then that's...
You relax. You chill out.
Yeah, you relax, but at the same time, it's because you know the meaning of life. That's what we say, according to our culture. Do you think you're not getting that? Reaching that point?
Yeah, but then life, it always
Complicated. What?
gives you that nah.
A punch?
Yeah, it's just like everything's good. Whoa, what the heck was that? What just happened over there?
Full of surprises, you mean?
Yeah,
And sometimes pleasant, sometimes unexpected surprises.
yeah, yeah. But, you know, hopefully with the experience that you can take these moments and transform them or deal with them, you know, more successfully, you know, than in our youth.
如今，49岁的基努里维斯人生经历大悲大喜，一切云淡风轻。身为好莱坞一线明星，基努里维斯曾一度没有固定住所，常年住宾馆，直到2003年才在洛杉矶有了自己的家。他喜欢骑着自己心爱的摩托车在午夜飙车，他也不介意独自坐在公园的长椅上吃汉堡。他会出钱替剧组成员买12辆摩托车作为礼物，此后好久都笑得特别开心。他还依然会接下小成本制作的影片，会乐意在影片中担任配角。基努里维斯就是这样，他并不留恋好莱坞的万众仰慕和熠熠星光，他恰恰就如自己的名字一样，像是一缕清风，随性而为，随遇而安。
I hear that you've also released a collection of poems, Ode to Happiness.
Yes,
Keanu, are you happy?
I am happy, but
There is a but.
there's always a but. I mean, I think, you know, the happy is a big word. You know, but yeah, there are moments of happiness, which is great.
In your poem, Ode to Happiness, and once again, if we talk about the possible message in there,
Yeah.
what is it?
Ode to Happiness is ultimately, my hope and ambition was to communicate something that was like a grown-up children's book. But you've just
Okay.
got life blues, that you could read this poem and you would say, you could look at yourself and laugh.
When you have life blues, let's go see your movie, actually. Now, let's talk about your future plans. And I know you're now busy.
I want to be happy.
You want to be busy. Yeah, that's like everyone's plan. You're now busy with your new project, Man of Tai Chi. What's going to happen after this?
What am I doing? I'm hopefully doing a film in the fall, and then developing a film, hopefully to go next year. There's a couple of films that I hope to be able to do next year.
Right. Lots of projects in your plan.
I'm trying.
Right. Now, and as again, we are coming to the end of this interview. As we're now coming to the end of this show, so would you like to say something to your Chinese fans, if you can, in Chinese, maybe a bit?
Yeah, I wish I had learned more Chinese while I was
Right.
here. But I will just start with Xie Xie. And if you happen to go see Man of Tai Chi, Tai Chi Sha, I hope you enjoy it. I had an amazing time being here and working on the film, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy it.
Thank you then, Keanu. Thank you for coming. And all the best. Thank you.